How you doing? This is a video on how to play Samson by Regina Spektor. A couple of things. I learned this song by ear. I didn't have sheet music, so I can't guarantee that everything I'm showing you today is 100% what she's playing on the CD. But I think that it's 90% of the way there. There's probably little things here and there that are different. Certainly feel free to change it. Feel free to say, hey, you're totally messing something up, because it would be great for me to learn. But I think this will get you most of the way there. Secondly, I kind of did this differently than some of the other videos I've seen on YouTube. And rather than just sort of telling you put your finger here and put your finger here and put your finger here and then push down, there's too many keys on the keyboard in my mind to do that, and I think it. So I tried to couch this a little bit more from a musical theory perspective. I hope that doesn't scare you off. At the beginning of the video, we sort of walk through what key the song is in, walk through the chords that are used, write those down, and then you can have that as a reference when you go through the rest of the video. I tried to use numbers as often as possible so that you can start to understand the relationships. But I think that's starting to learn a song that way. Learning a song that way is really helpful because it starts to open up. You start to see patterns that when you learn other songs, you'll see the patterns in those songs too, and it will really help unlock your musical repertoire. So it might take a little bit longer to learn. It could be a little bit confusing at first. Please ask any questions that come up. If it's completely unintelligible and this absolutely doesn't work, that's good to know, and I'll start over and try it a different way. But hopefully through this process, maybe you'll learn a little bit of musical theory, and certainly, hopefully, you'll learn to play this amazing song by this really awesome artist. So, with that, this is Samson. To begin with, Samson. The key of Samson is B major. What does that mean? We all, hopefully, can remember the Sound of Music. That was probably the most widely learned music theory lesson in the history of man. And do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Or C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That sound, that's a major scale. And that's the C major scale. Samson is a half step down at B, so it's the B major scale. The notes in the B major scale are B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and then back to B. Okay, so those are the notes that we're going to be using in this song. I might call them by their names. I might also call them by numbers. The numbering starts on the first note of the scale, B. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm also going to be saying push the, this is the 1 chord, or this is the 2 chord, or this is the 3 chord. When I say that, what I'm talking about is a chord is, in the most basic terms, 3 notes played at the same time. And if we start on 1, the 1 chord is 1, 3, 5. Okay? And the 2 chord is going to be 2, 4, 6. 3 chord, 3, 5, 7. Before you go through the rest of the lesson, if you want to write it down, the individual notes in each, I can walk through them right now, but throughout the rest of the time, I'm going to say a 1 chord, a 2 chord, a 3 chord, a 4 chord, or whatnot, and I'm not going to repeat the notes all the time. So if you have it in front of you so you can look at it and you can know exactly what I'm talking about. The 1 chord, again, is B, D sharp, F sharp. The 2 chord is C sharp, E, G sharp. Or in numbers, 2, 4, 6. The 3 chord is D sharp, F sharp, A sharp. Or 3, 5, 7. The 4 chord is E, G sharp, B, which is 4, 6, 1, or 8. 5 chord is F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, or 5, 7, 2. Because remember, this was 1, 2, 3, 2. This is 2 also up here. So, and the 6 chord is G sharp, B, D sharp. And the 7 chord we're not going to use in this song. So write those down and then come back and we'll get started with the song.